Hello to all my beautiful viewers out there. Today I'm going to be drip, flip, or skipping the upcoming collection between The Neighborhood and Antisocial Social Club. If you guys didn't know, Antisocial Social Club and The Neighborhood are collaborating on Friday, the 26th of July at 8 p.m. I thought it was 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, but it's 8 p.m., which means it's like Saturday 1 p.m. in Australia, I think. But obviously you guys are going to have to figure that out for your own time zones. But it's 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I thought that was just like an error on Antisocial Social Club's behalf because like almost all their releases are always 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. But hey, it says 8 p.m. I'm not going to complain. It's at 1 p.m. instead of 1 a.m. in the morning, so I'm pretty happy with it. So they released a couple debut images of people wearing the collection. I discussed and went over some of the images and what my thoughts were on the actual photos and some of the pieces in the photos. It's always hard to tell what actually is part of the collection in these photos, but as I called those, straight after I discussed those images, it was like 6 hours later, they dropped photos of just the pieces from the collection. So I thought, you know what? I might as well cover it again. Let's go over it again. I'm going to drip, flip, or skip all the pieces from the upcoming collection from all the new photos that have been released on their Instagram. And I hope to God, once I do this, they stop releasing images. Like, that's it. That's it. Because I don't want to do another... Well, I love doing videos, but I don't want to do another video just because they do, like, 2 more hoodies and they post 2 more photos. Like, come on. That's it. No more Antisocial Social Club. No more. No more. That's it. But, drip, flip, or skip, we'll go over that, and then we'll go over the collection, guys. Now, if you've been here for a while, or if this is your first time, drip, flip, or skip is a little game that I like to play with upcoming collections or upcoming sneaker releases. What it is I give each piece in the collection a rating of either drip, flip, or skip. Now, what each of the ratings mean is drip means I buy it, I love it, I'd wear it. Flip means I buy it, I love it, but I wouldn't wear it. I'd probably sell it off to a mate of mine it'll probably suit better, it'll probably look better, but I can see that it has some value there. It's a nice piece still. And then skip is obviously all the way down the other end of the spectrum, and it's a big no from me on whatever piece it is. So we'll move on, we'll look at the first piece, and boy am I keen to talk about this first piece, guys. Let's jump right in. So the first post, the first piece that's covered in the collection, you can sort of tell like what piece it is by just like how happy and how excited I am. It's my favorite piece out of the whole capsule. I mean, by saying that, you kind of assume you know my rating of it. You know what if it's going to be a drip, flip, or skip. But I'm going to go over it. Let's have a look at it now that we've got clearer photos, now that we can see it a little bit better. It is the Neighborhood Antisocial Social Club raincoat? Down jacket? Whatever you really want to call them. I love it. It is amazing. Let's dive into it. Okay, so first image shows it's quite a zoomed out image. It's got, as you can see, quite a logo centered art piece on the front with the brand logos being chucked everywhere. And then it's got all of its zips having little pink little tags hanging off them. I absolutely love that. That's awesome. If we go to the second image, showcases the back of it. Same kind of stylized artwork on the back with all the brand logos being thrown everywhere. Third image, we've got okay. Okay, so the third image zooms up on the tag and it says Neighborhood on the tag. I think that answers my question from the previous video on what kind of price range I'm looking at, because if it's a Neighborhood jacket, oh boy, that price instantly just went up by a lot. Like, yikes. Okay, I'm gonna peep it out when it drops on Antisocial Social Club, but oh my god, this is gonna be an expensive piece, and this is gonna be an expensive drop. But moving on from it, I think now we have better confirmation that it's going to be quite expensive for some of the pieces in this collection. Because initially I thought the prices were going to be Antisocial Social Club prices because it was being released on Antisocial Social Club. I thought it was going to be Antisocial Social Club quality. But it turns out it looks like it's Neighborhood quality, which in my opinion I think is a little bit higher up, judging from like the prices and the stuff that I've seen in person. So not good for my bank account, unfortunately. Not good. So moving on to the next image, we've got just a zoomed in photo of the back artwork. I don't think it's like too interesting, although it does zoom in on the hood, and I was very iffy on what the hood actually said. So let's have a look at that. Well, the next image doesn't show that either. Unfortunately, it just shows the zips, which awesome, but I've seen them now. I want to see the hood. Like, let's move on to the hood. Next image, it just zooms on the zips even more. Oh God, come on. Just show me something I really want to see. Come on, what is it? Okay, I get to see a tag. Come on, give me a good image. Give me a good image. I like that it says established Tokyo 1994, neighborhood, crafted with pride. It's a cool little tag. That definitely makes it seem like it's going to be a neighborhood quality release, guys. It's going to sound like it's quite high quality. Okay, here it is. Here's the hood. Now, judging by what it says, it's still like super hard to tell from the photo. It looks like it says, I still feel the same, I think. We'll have to look at the other pieces because I think the other pieces have the same quote on it. But I really like this idea of the hood having like text on it over the top here. That's sick. I hell want this piece. This piece is going to be a big drip. I absolutely love it. It's going to be so expensive though. I'm going to have to like, when it drops at 1 o'clock, I'm going to have to be like, do I have the money for this? Can I support this decision? It's going to be like super hit or miss, but I hope it's not too expensive. I hope it's like around the like $100 to $200 range and not like 300 plus, because if it's like above 300 plus, man, I'm gonna have to be like, nope, can't buy it, too expensive. But I love the piece drip, love it, good stuff. Let's move on to the second post and have a look at all the pieces that are debuted in that. Okay, up next in post 2, we've got first up in the first image, neighborhood antisocial social club hoodie, white. I actually quite like this piece. This piece, it has the black logos really popping out of the actual piece itself. I actually kind of like this design. I think this is actually really nice. If you know me, I'm a big sucker for like off-centered text. So off-centered brand logos, that's perfect, bro. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Yeah, I think it's an awesome design. I love the logos, how they pop. I love that there's a logo on the shoulders that gets cut off by the hood. Awesome idea. Awesome. Love it. I think the white one's going to be a drip. I might check out how much this is going to be when it drops, but I can't give you an estimate. I honestly don't know how much it's going to be, but I think this is going to be really cool. It's a big drip on the white hoodie, guys. Let's move on to the next piece. Same hoodie, black this time. I don't think the black one works as well as the white one. Honestly, I still like it. It's still nice. But I think I prefer the white one with the black popping out of it. I think I'm going to give the black one probably a flip. Not a skip. I actually still quite like it. But yeah, no, I like the white one. I don't usually gravitate towards white hoodies if there's a black hoodie option. But the white one looks nicer. I think it stands out more. I think it's nicer. Yeah, so the black one, we'll put a flip on it. I'm going to put a flip on that one. Okay, so that's 2 pieces down in this photo, or in this post. Let's move on to item number 3. Okay, crew neck sweater. This is what I'm keen. I love myself a crew neck sweater, guys. Big crew neck sweater fan. Love it. This black one, though, this is really nice. I don't like that I still feel the same. Okay, we've also now got confirmation that the hood on the jacket is I still feel the same. That's what it says. I hope it still would be the same as what it says on these crew necks. I assume it will be. But going back to the crew neck, I don't like that it says I still feel the same with the skull with the swords in white. It doesn't really stand out as much on top of the pink. But I do like the design. I do like the black crew neck. I'm probably going to give the black crew neck a flip. Honestly, like, it's nice, but I wouldn't drip it. It's not, yeah, it's going to be a flip for me. It's still nice. I do like that one. Let's move on to item number 4. Have a look at item number 4 in the second post. That's kind of grim. It's the same design. It's just on pink. I don't have any issues with the pink. I just don't think the colors pop as much. I can barely see that white in the photo. Like, it's like super blended in. The black stands out really well, the black anti-social social club logo, but the white, it's like super hard to see. I'm not a fan of the color combination here. I'm probably gonna give it a flip. No, No, I'll give it a skip. I wouldn't actually buy this. The pink one, it's going to be a skip. I'm not a huge fan of it. It's probably going to be a skip, unfortunately. But let's move on to the next piece. Ooh! Same design. I didn't even realize it said that. I could barely see it. Okay, so the white one, just made apparent to me by the white one, has Antisocial Social Club written in pink, and on top it has the skull with the swords. I still feel the same, and then the neighborhood underneath Antisocial Social Club. I didn't even realize that was a thing in the previous crew necks because I couldn't see it. The colors didn't pop as much. This though, with the colors popping, it's going to be a drip on the white. I'm feeling the white outwear. Honestly, this time around, it is nice. This is fat, guys. I rate this. So it's going to be a drip on the white crew necks. This is actually really sick. Moving on, let's have a look at the next piece. Similar design to what was on the Antisocial Social Club neighborhood hoodie. I don't think it's executed as well as the hoodies. I think it doesn't work too well in this kind of shirt. I like the idea that the pocket is like halfway through the neighborhood logo. I think that's kind of cool, but I don't like the black. I prefer it if it was white, and I don't think it works as well on the shirt as it did on the hoodies. So I'm going to give this one probably a skip. Just not a huge fan of this kind of shirt, but it's a nice design, better applied on the hoodies. We'll move on to the next piece. Okay, it looks like a neighborhood Antisocial Social Club tee with the two logos on the breast here. Ooh, and on the back, it's both the logos put over the top of each other in the corner of the shirt, and it makes it look like it's a bunch of stickers. I actually really like this. This is a smart design. I like it. And I like it how it's like off to the side on the back instead of just like on the back in the center. It's off-centered. I love it. That's a really smart idea. Really like it. I would say the white one's probably going to be a drip. I'm not a huge fan of Antisocial Social Club tees, but this is nice. I like this. This is good. I'm going to give this one a drip, guys. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on this tee or the collection so far? I really like this tee. This is actually really, really nice. We got like a photo of the black one, I think, in the previous photos. I didn't really cover that one in the previous video because you could barely see it. But now that we can see it, now that we got some nice clear images, this is nice. I like this. This is good. Moving on to, I think, the final piece of this post. Yep. It's the black shirt, black version of the previous one. I'm going to go with what I've been going with for most of this collection. I'm going to say this looks better in white, man. I'm going to say this shirt, I think it looks better in white. I reckon these stickers, especially the neighborhood sticker, pops more. The Antisocial Social Club pops more on this black one, but I think it still works on the white shirt. So I'm going to give the black shirt a flip because I still like the design. I still like it, but I'd probably sell it to a mate of mine. But yeah, honestly, I'm more of a fan of that white shirt. So we'll give that white shirt as it is a drip, and we'll give the black one, probably give it a flip. But not too many skips so far, fellas. I think the next post that we have is just accessories, but we'll have to dive into it. Let's have a look. I think I was correct in saying it, guys. I think post 3 is just the accessories, and they look like they're statues, I think. We've got up first a gold statue, like, okay. It's a cobra with the Antisocial Social Club on the front of the cobra, and then I still feel the same down the bottom. I haven't seen the neighborhood logo yet, so I'm kind of confused on where that is, but maybe it's on the back of it. Is the next image the back of it? No, the next image is the silver one. Okay, so, well, we'll have to discuss the gold one as is. This is kind of cool. I don't not like it, but I wouldn't buy it for myself. I would probably say that this is going to be a flip. I think this is still a cool design, but it's just not for me. I would, if I could buy it, if I had the chance to buy it, if I had some money left over from when I buy the rest of the collection, or if I managed to buy any of the collection, because I don't know how pricey it's going to be. I'd probably flip it. I'd probably buy it and then probably sell it later on. But yeah, this is alright. It's an alright one. Let's move on to the silver one, see if the silver one showcases the next logo. So, obviously this is the silver one, silver version of the gold statue. I'm going to go to the next image. Okay, here we go. So the back of it as shown by a third image. It has the neighborhood on the top of the Cobra, and then underneath it, it has Antisocial Social Club's famous logo, Get Weird. Love it. That's really cool. Does it change my opinion of the gold one before? I think the gold one's still going to be a flip. What are my thoughts on the silver one? Probably same thing. Probably still a flip. It's the flip leaning towards more of a skip. I'm more of a fan of the gold statue than I am of the silver one, but I can still respect either. I still like both, but I think we'll both label them as flips. I think both of them are going to be flips. But move on to the next photo. Let's see what else we got. Okay. So the last two photos are of the neighborhood Antisocial Social Club umbrella. I can respect it. The design's kind of cool. Is it for me? Not really. I'm not a huge fan of this one, so it's probably gonna be a skip. I just wouldn't pick this up. This is probably gonna be a miss for me. I'm not a huge fan of it. I'd never use it. Like, that's my whole thing. I'd never actually use this umbrella. Like, it doesn't rain enough down here for it to be like in use all the time. Probably in holiday areas where it rains a lot, I think this would be a cool pickup to grab, but it's just not going to be for me, unfortunately. So I'm probably going to give this one probably a skip, guys. It's probably going to still stay as a skip, but it's cool. Are you guys going to pick it up? Let me know what you're going to pick up in that comment section below, guys. I want to know your thoughts and opinions on the collection. As always, don't forget to let me know. And don't forget to follow the socials in the description below. Get the latest updates on when the next videos are coming out, etc, etc, etc. I hope you guys enjoyed this little, summary of the whole collection. As always, as I've been saying, I want to know your thoughts on it in that comment section below. Until next time, guys, I'll catch you later.